Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Healing Circle number 52. Yay, we have a success for today's show being broadcast. I'm so excited because it's been 3 weeks. So I hope that you're all still here. So here, let's just adjust this a little bit there. Hi, I'm Jean Salch, also known as Jean of Divine Healing. I am a multidimensional healer channel and teacher, and I do my healings in person, over the phone, and on Skype. Welcome. So I just wanted to let you know that this Sunday, for anyone who lives near or in the Enfield, Connecticut area, I am going to be at the Winter Wellness Expo Holiday Inn, and that is on 1 Brighton Meadow Boulevard. Ooh, I've got that memorized. This weekend, and on Sunday from noon to 1, I am going to be in the Agawam room teaching Be the I Am that you were meant to be. So anybody in the area who wants to take that class, you can show up at the Winter Wellness Expo just before noon. Agawam room. And I'll be happy to greet you and work with you. It'll be really exciting. I'm really excited because this came as a quick divine blessing. It wasn't even planned. In fact, a week ago today, I didn't even know I was doing this, which is so cool. I love divine intervention. You know, sometimes when people hear the word intervention, they go to like the negative space, and that's not what it is. It's it can be negative, but it's also a positive. And let's just adjust this a little bit. There we go. I've been cleaning and organizing in this room, so things got moved. I also want to mention that I know we're in the beginning of February, but if you want to mark your calendars, if you live near St. Albans, Vermont, and that could be even in Canada because it's close to the border, at the ISIS Center for Transformation in St. Albans, Vermont, I'm going to be teaching Reiki Level 1 and 2, March 5th and 6th. And we still have a few openings for that. So if you're interested in learning Reiki, and the reason why I'm doing level 1 and level 2 in the same weekend is because people in today's energy can handle it. About 10 plus years ago, if somebody was learning Reiki, this is my little rattle. If somebody was learning Reiki, they were taught 1 month at a time so that they would have that whole 30 days to integrate. But today the energies are moving so fast that people don't need 30 days to integrate. They can do it right away. So that's really exciting. So the other reason why I promote Reiki Level 1 and Level 2 at the same time is because in level 2, you learn how to do past life healing and future healing. So if you're going to learn Reiki, why not take one more step and learn how to do past life and future lives, right? Why not? If you want to go on to teach professionally where you can charge, then you would go to level 3. On March 13th, I'll be back at the ISIS for Transformation Center again in St. Albans, Vermont, and I'm going to be teaching Be the I Am that you were meant to be, which is very exciting because people really love that class. And I just talked to Ellen from Gaia's Gifts, creator and birth of Gaia's Gifts. And she just said, Jean, when do you want to come down and teach some more? So I'm going to, later today, I'm going to set up some dates And there will be the end of March, and or hopefully within the next couple days, and they will be at the end of March. So I'm also going to put out there to teach a Reiki class down there, because I had someone who contacted me and was wondering if I would teach Reiki. So down there. And I know there's lots of Reiki teachers everywhere, but when a student comes to me, I go into meditation, regardless if it's Reiki or shamanism. And that's going to be a really fun class at Gaia's Gifts too. I always go into meditation and I ask my guides, am I the right teacher for this person? Because not that I'm not a good teacher, because I am, and everybody loves when they take classes with me. I've never had any complaints, which is good. I'm sorry, the Ascended Masters are coming in and I got distracted. Please. So we are integrated now and we are channeling. So I guess we're going to flip the subject there, because we're all speaking together now, which is kind of fun and interesting, because at one time, I'm shuffling the Mother Mary cards right now. At one time, they used to come in and speak one at a time. And my good friend Jason Kirkpatrick, who when he can be on the show, comes on the show here with me, can tell you, because he watched me for 2 years go through all that transitioning of them coming in one at a time and only speaking one at a time. And after, he would tell me, it's really interesting, Jean, because as I pay attention, I can tell which Divine Master is speaking through you. So that's pretty cool. And now it's kind of hard to tell because they're all kind of blended together. So, which also includes the grandmothers of the Four Directions, which also includes Chief Red Cloud, Chief Sitting Bull, Chief Crazy Horse. And of course, I always consider White Buffalo an Ascended Master. So that's when I say Ascended Masters, I am including White Buffalo. I am not just talking about Jesus and Mary. Alrighty, let's get going with these cards. Hail Mary, full of grace. The Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women. Blessed is the fruit of Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for our sinners. Now and at the hour of our death. Amen. Oh, I'm playing with the wrong cards. No wonder why I'm feeling so discombobulated here while I'm shuffling them. They're I've got the tarot cards here. Now I've got the Mary cards. And the last card that I pulled for myself was Miracle, so that was pretty cool. I was pretty happy with that. But I'm always happy with all the cards that I get. So, I wonder why when I was praying, the cards kept falling out of my hands onto the table. Hail Mary, full of grace. The Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women. Blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for our sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen. And as you know, those who have been following me, that I am a recovering Catholic, and I have nothing against anyone who's Catholic. I'm just recovering from it. And it took Mother Mary 2 years to get me to say that prayer and to say the rosaries. And how she got me to say them was a friend of mine came over and said, Jean, you've got to read this book. And I don't know if I have it sitting right here. Nope, but I'll tell you what, when I have my next show, I'll have it out because it could be on the bookshelf downstairs. Or it could be over there. I've got 3 bookshelves. Anyway, the reason why she got me to be able to say that prayer again and do the rosaries is because Kateri is the Native American who invented and created the rosary beads. And they were based off of, yes, Christianity, but they were also based off the Buddhist beads. So because it has a Buddhist religion attachment to it versus a Catholic religion attachment, it was okay for me to do the rosaries again. I would allow myself to do them. So somebody keeps popping off here. I see that they come on and they pop off. Maybe they're having computer stuff. Anyway, Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women. Blessed is Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for our sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen. All right, let's see. Mother Mary, are we ready to choose this card? And we are. Ooh, joy. I love joy. And I love joy from the Temple of Devotion. Probably know and remember, joy is one of the divine beings that holds the love in the Temple of Devotion for Creator and humanity. And there are 3 beings, and joy is just a human name that we gave her. By enjoying this moment, I am giving thanks to God for my life. Woohoo! I love this card. All right, where should we stick it? Let's just stick it right there. Can everybody see it? Whoops. Can everybody see it? Let's see if I sit. No, you can't really see it. All right, well, let's stick it there. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Let's put you there. And let's put you there. You know, it's really funny because I talk about joy all the time. Whether I'm on Facebook or I'm teaching or I'm out in the world, and I walk it and I be joy. I'm not saying that I don't have moments when I'm tired or when I'm starving and I'm really hungry, or maybe even moments when I don't feel good, or maybe even like a moment when maybe something is coming up that that I'm purging. Ooh, my. So, you just gotta love it, right? And go with the flow. So anyway, and I have shown people who know me, I'm sorry that I'm adjusting myself here. I guess my shirt is being dysfunctional today. Anyway, I'm not saying that it's easy to be joyful in each moment, because I know that it can be hard as we're purging our stuff. And I know that life can be difficult. And I know that life can get in the way of our joy. And the only time it does is when we allow it. So, this is my singing bowl, and it's attuned to the heart chakra. Anyway, you can worry about the bills. You can worry every day about your health. You can worry every day about your career or your job or anything in your life. But let me ask you this. How does worrying help? Okay? Make a list. How does worrying help? If you have nothing on that side of the list, then switch to the other side, which is You're doing everything you can for your health, for your business, for your life, for your personal life, for your career, whatever it is, your relationship, your marriage, your friendships, your learning. You have a choice. You can go with the flow and be as joyful as you can, or you can struggle and kick and scream all the way through it, like I did for 2 years, not doing rosaries. And the reason why Mother made rosaries, excuse me, and you may try this because I'm sure it'll work for you too. But, well, I'm just having a funky day today, but that's okay. For me, when when I do the rosaries, it brings me into a place of centeredness. It clears my layers of my energy field because I can feel it happening. It balances and centers my chakras, and I get a lot of insightful information. Then I go silent, and that's when I'll usually meditate with Jesus or one of the grandmothers or one of the chiefs, whoever is, or even Saint Germain, because I consider him an ascended master. So anyway, let's do a little meditation. And let's release stress. Let's release fear. Fear is under stress, so that you can be more joyful. Breathe in divine energy and exhale into your Earth Star. Allow all fear and stresses to release. Breathe in pure refined energy and exhale into your Earth Star. Breathe in pure refined energy and exhale into your feet chakras. Allow all stress, all fears to release with each breath. Breathe in pure refined energy and exhale into your root chakra. Allow all stresses and fears to relax. With each breath. Breathe in pure refined energy. Exhale into your sacral. Let go of all stress and fears with each breath. Breathe in pure refined energy. Exhale into your navel. Let go of all those fear stresses that are associated with family and friends you consider family. Breathe in pure refined energy and exhale into your solar plexus. Let go of the fears. Let go of the stress. Breathe in pure, refined energy. And exhale deep within your heart. Let go of all stress, fears. Breathe in pure, refined energy. Exhale into your throat chakra. Let go of all stress and fears. Breathe in pure, refined energy and exhale into the center of your head, releasing from the third and fourth eye stresses and fears. Breathing in pure, refined energy, exhale into your crown. Let go of all stresses and fears. Breathe in pure, refined energy. Exhale into your Ba chakra. Releasing all stresses and fears, all time, all space. Breathe in pure, refined energy. Exhale into your monad. Let go of all fears and stresses. In your next breath, breathe in peace. Exhale peace into your Earth Star. Breathe in peace. Exhale peace into your Earth Star. Breathe in peace and exhale peace into your feet chakras. Breathe in peace. I'm just putting this back into the box. Exhale peace into your feet chakras. Breathe in peace. Exhale peace into your sacral. Breathe in peace. Exhale peace into your sacral. Breathe in peace. Exhale peace into your navel. Breathe in peace. Exhale peace into your navel. Breathe in peace and exhale peace into your solar plexus. Breathe in peace. Exhale peace into your solar plexus. Breathe in peace. Exhale peace into your heart. Breathe in peace. Exhale peace into your heart. Breathe in peace and exhale peace into your throat. Breathe in peace. Exhale peace into your throat chakra. Breathe in peace and exhale peace into the center of your head. Breathe in peace and exhale peace into the center of your head. Breathe in peace and exhale into your crown chakra. Breathe in peace. Exhale into your crown. Breathe in peace. Exhale into your ba. Sending peace into your ba. Breathe in peace. Exhale peace into your monad. We're going to take a break while you continue to breathe in peace. And if you want, get your water bottles and your water glasses ready while I call into Blog Talk. And we'll be right back. Thank you. Welcome back. We're just waiting for Blog Talk to come on. And so far we've got 2 callers on hold. Woohoo, I love callers. So we'll do the water blessing as soon as Blog Talk comes on, which will be in, let's see, how many seconds? About 18 seconds. So that won't take long. People are getting their water. I'm having an itchy.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Long Talk Radio.
Good morning, Blog Talk listeners, and welcome. You are also joining us live on Google Plus and YouTube. So if any of the Blog Talk listeners would like to ever catch the show at the beginning, tune in on Google Plus or YouTube at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we've got 3 callers right now that are on hold. And before I pick them up to see if they wanted to come on the air or just listen or participate and share something, let's do the water blessing. Okay, so you have your waters ready, and or your water bottle or your water jugs. I have one listener who says, Jean, I put out all my water bottles and take all the caps off, so you can put out as much water as you choose, okay? And I'm going to share something with you in a minute. I was just waiting for Blog Talk. All right, so I'm assuming the Blog Talk people who are ready are listening, are ready with their water. So here we go. We are putting our hands over your water. And it's ready. Some of you may notice that the taste of your water might taste a little different. And I want you to know that it took 2 years for the divine to get me to do this, and I finally did it. So I bottled up healing water, and I bottled up blessed healing water. Now you can do anything you want with holy water. You can use it for clearing, cleansing, blessing yourself, your home, your stones. This bottle happens to have a pump, but I also have holy water bottles that just have the cap. I was at a center 2 weeks ago, and a woman who bought a bottle asked me if I had them in sprays. So I decided to make some in sprays. The blessed healing water is the water that we just made for you to drink. And this is a 2-ounce bottle, and the holy water is 8 ounces, okay? The healing water is 2 ounces, and it's because you do not need a whole dropper. All you need is 1 drop of this water in your glass, in your water bottle, or in your gallon container. And if you have a gallon container that people are sharing off of, each person will get their own individual healing, internal out, because the divine knows what you need. So that's new and exciting. And I also wanted to let you know that let me get my piece of paper here. I know some of you already know this, but for our Blog Talk listeners, on February 7th, this Sunday, from noon to 1, I am going to be teaching my Be the I Am You Were Meant to Be at the Winter Wellness Expo at the Holiday Inn in Enfield, Connecticut. And that is 1 Bright Meadow Boulevard, Enfield, Connecticut, Holiday Inn. And I'm going to be teaching at noon. So if you want to take this class and you live in the area, that's a great time to do it. Then on March 5th and 6th, I will be teaching Reiki Level 1 and 2 at the ISIS Center for Transformation in St. Albans, Vermont. And even for you Canadian listeners, St. Albans is close for you. March 13th at the ISIS Center, again for Transformation in St. Albans, I'm teaching Be the I Am That You Were Meant to Be. That is such a popular class. People are loving it because it's helping anyone who takes this class. Really what it is, it's a workshop to clear all past life persecutions and open DNA strands, opening your gifts, opening your abilities, really stepping into your presence, your sacred self, because every human being is powerful and every human being can channel and can self-heal. We have healers and channelers like me out there around the world until everybody wakes up and realizes they can do it too. So anyway, and I was just chatting with Ellen from Gaia's Gifts earlier this morning, and she's ready for me to come back down to New Jersey. And I will be contacting a woman down there who asked me if I would teach Reiki there. So I'll contact her about that. But as far as Gaia's Gifts goes, I'm going to be teaching shamanism and Be the I Am That You Were Meant to Be. It's going to be an introduction to shamanism. We'll be journeying. We'll be learning sacred songs and a lot more fun things when it comes to shamanism. So that's really exciting. And I'll be setting up those dates within the next couple of days here. So anyway, I'm going to bop over to the first caller and see if they wanted to come on or if they were just hanging out and listening. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, it's Kathy. How are you?
Good morning, Kathy. I'm good. Did you want to hang out and chat this morning, or did you have a question, or did you want to just listen?
I had a question about my spiritual journey.
Okay, great. What's your question?
I wanted to know what's coming up in the next few months.
In the next month, you said?
Few months, yeah.
A few months, okay. Regarding your spiritual path. Do you already know that you're a healer?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's also going to be expanding. May I ask what kind of what modality you use?
Reiki.
Oh, okay. Cool. Reiki's cool. I do Reiki too. May I ask what level?
3.
Cool. Awesome. So then you know who your Reiki guide is, right?
No, I don't.
Okay. Well, then my suggestion to you is to either call your Reiki teacher and ask her to take you on that Reiki journey, because when I teach Reiki level 2, I always take people on a journey so that they meet their Reiki guide. Everyone who learns Reiki has a master Reiki guide. So that you might want to do that. That's up to you. Okay, so that's one step there.
I don't think she does that, though, to tell you the truth. I've never.
Okay, well, that's.
She does.
Please know I'm not judging your Reiki teacher, okay? Because everybody teaches differently. When I was trained the Takata Usui way. So Takata was trained by Dr. Usui. So that's where my lineage goes. But anyway, I'm sorry?
She teaches that, Dr. Usui.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, well, maybe it was just my teacher that taught me to teach that. You know what I mean? Like, I know that some teachers don't hand out books. I hand out books because I think it's important.
Yeah, she does too.
Yeah, and some people I know just make Xerox copies and hand them out. But I'm glad that your teacher hands out books because I think they're important. Anyway, what we are getting is that if you haven't sat down and meditate, why don't you sit down and meditate, turn on all your Reiki, and you said you took Reiki level 2, no, Reiki level 3. Okay, so if you sit down and you turn on all your Reiki and you go into your own meditation, you should be able to locate your Reiki guide on your own. Okay, so you can do that. And as a result, that's going to open the door because you have, unless you're aware of this already, you have 4 other master teachers that are waiting to work with you. Are you aware of that?
No.
Okay. So you're asking, when are things going to be more open and expanding for you? What we're telling you is meditate on your Reiki master Open up and tell the other four master teachers that you're ready. Tell your guardian angels you're ready. And if you do this, let's say today, as an example, all right, I'm going to say it exactly the way they said it, okay? Your life is going to be flying like you're holding on to the seat of your pants in a good way. And that's why I'm saying I had to say it the way they said it. So so start this today, Kathy, if you can, or tonight, and you're going to see things shifting and moving. Plus, we all have guardian angels, and we all have various degrees of like how many guardian angels we have, and it's not because one person's better than the other. It just depends on what their soul mission is. They might need extra support, right? So talk to your guardian angels too, because we all have guardian angels that help us with our spiritual path. Okay. Was that helpful for you?
I only thought we had one.
No. Well, let me see. How many guardian angels does Kathy have? You have 5. 3 are female, 2 are male. Woohoo! So, Kathy, you're going to have to get their names. Get out your pendulum or whatever you use as the pendulum. And if names don't pop for you in your head, go through the alphabet. Because I'm not real good with names, so I go through the pendulum to get the names for me. That's not my forte. So if you don't mind, I'm going to put you back on hold. And I've got 2 more callers here. If I've answered everything. Thank you, Kathy, for calling in. I'm so grateful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Area code 347. Good morning. Were you just on hold to listen, or did you want to call me to pick up for you to ask a question?
Hi. Yeah, I had a question, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's great. May I ask your name?
Sure, it's Jessica.
Oh, okay. Good morning, Jessica. Thanks for calling. Now I can greet you.
Nice meeting you too.
What's your question?
So I wanted to know if you can tell me what you're picking up around Richard and I. This is someone that I just briefly emailed back and forth. We've gone back and forth a couple times.
You don't have to say anything else.
For like a week, and I've been doing a lot of healing work around it. A lot of stuff has come up for me.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome, Jessica, that you have lifted the veils where you can see when a man comes into your life, what buttons it's pushing, and you address it. I applaud you on that.
Thank you. It's been a lot of work.
I hear you. I understand, because I tell people all the time, it's not easy. It's one breath each moment at a time. And wow, Jessica, that's awesome. So let's see, Jessica and Richard. Well, we don't have to tell you that he's there to help you learn and grow. Will he be a lover, romantic lover partner? No. He's here to teach you. Will he possibly become a friend and like stay a friend? He'll be a friend for a while. Do you know what I mean when I say stepping stones?
Yes.
Okay. He's a stepping stone.
So you do see him contacting me again? Because I didn't know if it was just for me to like do the healing work on my own and then our interaction was done.
Right. He may contact you again, but if anything, there would just be like a friendship, nothing more. And I know you're not asking if there will be, they're just being clear. But he came into your life to teach you so that you could grow. That was his purpose. If a friendship develops after that, will be between you and him. But the sole purpose of him coming in was to teach you what he taught you.
Right, okay. And is he processing through stuff as well on his end? Is that
Yes.
the reason why there's a
yes. Yes. And as you know, and no offense to men are slower processors. Because they think differently, you know. So like, you know, women think differently, so we might think through this in 5, 10, 15 minutes, where they might need a day or 2 or 3, you know.
Right, okay. Are you good with timelines at all? Like, because it's been a week, so I'm not going to contact him again.
No, I wouldn't. I would wait for him. Yeah, my timelines are usually good. So will Richard actually reach out to Jessica and make contact? Yes. Should be within the next 4 days from this moment.
Do you think that he'll apologize for?
Will he be in a place to be able to apologize?
Anger for me, which I've been clearing too.
Well, you know, that's really interesting that you bring that up, because Jessica, a lot of people are purging anger. That's really interesting to me to be a witness. Yeah, he's got anger coming up too. Is he adult enough to be able to see where he needs to heal and apologize to you? I'm getting a yes. They're saying yes.
Okay. Do you know what his anger is about? And that's my last question, I promise.
Self-worth.
Oh, I've been dealing with that too.
Yeah. Oh, isn't that interesting, Jessica? And I say that in a beautiful way, because you're both teaching each other that.
Oh, God.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I hear you. You know, I chose a family when I birthed into a family that taught me that I had no worth, no acceptance, and I wasn't even worth loving, okay? And that's why I say I know the process. I know how hard it is each day, each moment to heal yourself. But it is possible, and we can do it, as you know. But you know, when these lessons come in, it can be painful. When I worked,
You know, somebody.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Well, somebody had said something interesting to me this week, that when we see red flags in somebody else, because I've seen red flags with him, and they said, well, when you see red flags in somebody else, that's really your stuff. And that was something that was really interesting to me, that I'm doing some healing work around that today. Because I see this guy as being unavailable, so that means that I'm unavailable. There's a part of me that's unavailable. So I'm doing healing around that. But traditional advice is like, when you see red flags with someone, to leave that situation, whereas I'm sort of exploring that now, being like, well, that means there's something within me that I need to, like, an imbalance.
Correct. And it could be something as simple as when you were an infant, overhearing it or experiencing it consciously, and it's still in your energy field. Somewhere, somebody was absent for you. Does that make sense?
Yes, my parents.
Yep.
Yeah.
I understand. My parents were absent for me too. And for me, I had to heal, well, besides self-love and self-worth, I had to heal self-acceptance. And it was a 3-day sobbing, painful experience. But I'm really glad I got through it because it was worth it. Because not only when we see red flags, yes, they are alerts to let us know. So tests, Jessica, because they are tests.
Wait, I didn't hear that last part. They're also tests.
Tests, yes, because let's say we're working on self-worth as an example, right? And we think we've healed it, right? Well, the divine will bring a person into our life that we have preset up in soul form originally, but will then bring a person into our life that will test us. And if we are clear in who we are, we will see the red flag immediately. A, if there is no reaction except I don't need this in my life, slam the door and walk away with no reaction, no emotion except I'm in my power, then you know you've healed it. Does that make sense?
Oh, I love how you put that. That is very true. Yes. Right. Because it's a fine line knowing when it's just a test in and out the person, whereas with this guy, I saw the red flags, but I'm like, oh no, there's some healing that I need to do here. Yeah, that's brilliant.
Yes. And sometimes we are the teachers for them. You know, I had a student woman who had hip surgery, and she was taking one of my classes, and there was only a chair that was set out. The rest was cushions. I don't understand why, but that's how it was pre-set up for me, okay? And she had claimed that chair because it was very difficult for her to get up and off the floor, right? And she had just had the surgery 6 months prior. So she got up to get some water, and by the time she got back, this man sat in the chair. And she said to him, excuse me, I was sitting in this chair because it's really difficult for me to get up and down from the floor. I just had my hips replaced 6 months ago, right? Well, this man looked at her and said, but I have a hurt wrist. I need this chair. Okay? Now, I didn't know this until like 2 days later, okay, when she called me. And she wasn't calling to complain. She was calling to tell me the experience. And I said to her, I said, first of all, I'm very sorry that that happened to you. I said, you were teaching him a very valuable lesson. You were teaching him compassion. He had a hurt wrist. He could get up and down off the floor using his other hand, correct? Yes, he could. This woman had to have 2 people help her up off the floor, okay, at the end of the class. So I said to her, I said, how did you feel in the moment? And she said, I just said, okay, it's all right. You must need the chair more than me. She said, and I went and I sat down with unconditional love. I said, so that tells you that you have no baggage to heal regarding self-worth. Yet you were being the teacher to show him compassion, and he refused to see it. Talking about, Jessica, sometimes we can be the teachers, you know, like that old-fashioned saying, you can bring the horse to water, but you can't make them drink it.
Right.
But you're doing awesome. You're doing awesome. Woohoo! Wow.
Thank you.
They're telling me to tell you, no worries, Jessica. You are right on track. And if you were second questioning yourself on your healing path, you're doing awesome, they're saying to tell you. I've got one more caller so that I would like to pick up if you don't mind, if you don't have anything else to ask me.
Yes, thank you. That is wonderful. I just want to let you know from a technical, first of all, I really needed to hear that message. That's something that's been coming through a lot about being right on point with my healing journey. So thank you. You sound, your microphone, it sounds very far away. I don't know if you're on speaker or it's your headset or something, but it sounds it's not.
Okay, well, how about this? Is this better?
No.
It's not. Is this better?
Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. I think it might. Let me hear again.
Okay, is this better?
No.
Is this better?
Yeah, I think that's a little bit better.
Okay, I don't understand why, because I have it in speaker, and if you saw this on YouTube or Google Plus, because there's people that are live with me at 10 o'clock, I'm holding it right up in front of my face now, which is fine. I don't mind doing that for you.
Yeah, that's much better. That's much better. It sounds much clearer. Before it sounded like kind of, I don't know, not so good.
Okay, well, the only reason why I had it down by my microphone so that the listeners could hear you. So that's why I had it like that. But that's okay. I can when people talk, I'll just move it back and forth. It's cool. It's all good. All right.
You're fine.
Yeah, we're all good,
Jessica.
Much. Thank you for calling in. And if you ever want to, know that I start at 10 a.m. on Google Plus and YouTube. So this one is the Healing Center Circle 52. Next time will be 53. Okay, I'm going to put you on hold so I can grab this last caller before we have to end, okay? Thank you, Jessica.
Okay, thank you.
Good morning, area code 413.
Good morning, Dee. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well. Thank you so much. I'm really enjoying listening, and I will be tuning in next time if I can on YouTube. That's awesome.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, I start at 10 a.m. on the Google Plus and YouTube, and then Blog Talk kicks on. And then Blog Talk kicks on at 10:30. But we do a meditation. We do all kinds of things. What is your question?
It's kind of similar to the previous caller. I feel like I've been really opening up more spiritually the past few years, and I think it's because of this person I met. His name is Marcus, and I guess I'm just looking for some insight into the journey that I can live without him. And what's the purpose, or like what's coming up?
When you take off your blinders and lift the veils, do you really believe that this man is healthy for you?
Is he healthy for me?
Yes, that's what we're asking. We want to know.
I've got a really great feeling, so I guess the truth is that he's not.
Exactly.
And I guess I grew a lot by putting myself through this experience.
And are you ready to walk away? Are you ready to walk away from it?
Am I willing to?
Yeah.
10 seconds.
Are you ready to walk away from it?
Yeah, yes I am.
Good,
I
because
guess I'm just not sure what I'm walking towards, but I feel like I'm being guided, and I trust that there's something beautiful ahead for me. I don't know what it is, or I don't know how to define it. I just know it's somewhere ahead.
well, he's amazing. He's got the most amazing green eyes. And he is waiting for you to be ready.
You mean there's someone for me waiting?
Yes. Yeah, and he's got the most beautiful green eyes. He's got the most beautiful green eyes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So I haven't met him yet.
Nope.
I haven't met him yet.
Not in this
Okay,
lifetime.
that's encouraging. That's so encouraging. I've been, so far in my life journey, I've been stumbling and going through a lot of things. And I kind of realized I did go towards like the arts and being in this other world. But recently I've stepped into this other world and like, I don't know, machinery and numbers, and it's like this whole different environment. So I'm like learning how to embrace this masculine side of me, I guess.
Well, that's a good plan, but also make sure that you always stand in your femininity.
Yes.
Because women have had to step into more masculine roles in this lifetime since, you know, women started burning their bras for equal rights. And well, it's true. and as a result, a lot of women have stepped out of their femininity. You know what I mean? And men have been the control freaks, the warriors, the let's suppress women over lifetimes and lifetimes, that men need to balance their female sides. But listen, I gotta let you go, because you know what? We're still online, but we're not on the air anymore.
Oh, gosh, thank you so much for.
You know, if you ever want to contact me,
I really appreciate it. I don't be able to ask anyone. I really feel comfortable opening up like that. So I wanted to say I respect and send you a lot of peace and love.
oh, thank you, and I'm so grateful that you did call in. Want to talk to me? My telephone number, and there's still a couple of listeners here, if they're still able to hear. My telephone number is 802-233-7877, and my website is the 3 W's, geneofdivinehealing.com. And I'm on Facebook. So you can find me on Facebook under Jean Salch. With 2 E's.
Okay.
Jeean.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for calling in, and I hope you call in again, and I hope everybody listening calls in, because as soon as we hang up, we're all going to get disconnected here. So I want to thank everybody for calling in. And I want to thank my Google Plus YouTube listeners. Thank you so much, and we will see you again. Remember, you are powerful. You are amazing. You are gifted, and never allow anyone to take your power away from you. Start talking to your guides and your master teachers and your guardian angels. That's what they're there for, to help you. Aho, namaste, God bless you, see you. Good night.